Incredibism City, the gravitational abyss, stands as a sprawling, enigmatic metropolis where the essence of black holes is woven into every facet of its architecture and culture. It serves not just as a place of habitation, but as a living, breathing testament to the most powerful and mysterious forces in the universe. In this city, the extreme nature of black holes, where time, space, and matter are stretched to their limits, is made manifest, offering a place where reality bends and the unknowable becomes tangible. Distinguishable districts. 1. Event Horizon District, point of no return. Essence, a metaphor for the irreversible threshold of a black hole where escape becomes impossible. Visuals. Towering monoliths made of dark, obsidian-like materials seem to draw the eye and the spirit inward. Streets coil tighter as they approach a massive central void, creating an oppressive sense of inevitability. The district exudes a heavy, almost suffocating atmosphere, evoking the tension between what can be known and the dark unknown beyond the horizon. Public art here is sparse and monumental, with sculptures that seem to dissolve into shadows as one approaches. Experience. Walking through the district gives a sense of constantly moving towards something immense and inescapable. Everything feels as though it's being slowly absorbed into the center of the city, yet the heart remains unreachable, locked behind the event horizon itself. 2. Singularity Circle. Infinite density. Essence. Reflects the overwhelming and inescapable pull of the singularity at the center of a black hole, where matter condenses into infinite density. Visuals. This district spirals inward, the roads and alleys collapsing into tighter loops the closer they get to the center. The architecture bends and compresses as buildings grow shorter and denser toward the core, almost as if gravity itself is crushing them. The central plaza is a point of infinite tension, where no single structure holds dominance, but everything is drawn relentlessly towards the center. Experience. The disorienting spirals and overwhelming gravity make it feel as though time and space are warping around you. The weight of existence is felt deeply in Singularity Circle, as though every step brings you closer to an unknown force pulling at your core. 3. Time Dilation Boulevard, warping essence. This district plays with the strange relationship between black holes and time, where proximity to immense gravity can slow or even halt the passage of time. Visuals. The buildings are twisted and elongated, distorted as though stretched by time itself. Some structures appear frozen, while others seem to accelerate in their motion. The streets themselves ripple and undulate, with some sections seeming to blur into stillness while others are in constant, dizzying flux. Experience. Moving through time, Dilation Boulevard is like walking through a series of time zones, with reality warping between extreme slow motion and surreal fast-forwarded sequences. Light installations mimic this time distortion, casting strange shadows that elongate or shrink depending on where you stand. Residents talk about moments that seem to last an eternity or pass in an instant. 4. Gravitational Well Gardens. Let's go, chill. Essence. Dedicated to the crushing force of gravity that a black hole exerts, pulling all matter toward it. Visuals. Dense, low-slung buildings with reinforced, gravity-defying structures define this district. The architecture is solid, impenetrable, and squat, as though the weight of the universe rests upon it. Large spheres and domes dominate the skyline, symbolic of gravity wells that deepen and curve space-time around them. Experience. Walking through gravitational well gardens feels heavy, emotionally, physically, and existentially. The streets seem to pull downward, encouraging contemplation of the immense forces we live under. Interactive sculptures show the bending of space-time, inviting people to explore how gravity molds the world around them. 5. Accretion Disk Promenade, Energy and Radiation. Essence, a tribute to the intense, swirling energy found in the accretion disk around a black hole, where matter is energized before being pulled into oblivion. Visuals. This district glows with radiant light and color as buildings shimmer with luminous energy patterns. The streets are filled with dynamic displays of swirling light, replicating the chaotic yet ordered movement of matter in an accretion disk. Here the energy is palpable, with spirals of vibrant lights and fast-paced, energetic architecture. Experience. A bustling hub of activity, this district pulses with energy. The constant motion and light give the sense of teetering on the edge of chaos, where matter and energy swirl faster and faster before disappearing into the singularity. It's a place of excitement and frenetic activity, embodying the last gasp of matter before its journey into the abyss. Artistic integration. Art in the gravitational abyss mirrors the city's dark and mysterious themes. Sculptures made of dense materials that seem to distort under their own weight stand in public squares. Light installations in time dilation Boulevard create dynamic effects, bending and twisting light to reflect the warping of time itself. Accretion Disk Promenade features kinetic sculptures, constantly in motion, driven by the swirling energies around them. In gravitational well gardens, gravity-themed sculptures invite physical interaction, as people feel the pull of heavy materials sculpted to evoke gravitational wells. Philosophy and way of life. The citizens of the gravitational abyss live with an acute awareness of the overwhelming forces of nature. They see themselves as explorers of the unknown, drawn to the extremes of reality where time, space, and matter break down. Strength, endurance, and resilience are prized as people strive to confront the mysteries and paradoxes that their city embodies. Life in the gravitational abyss is a reflection on the limits of human understanding. People are fascinated by the power of gravity, time, and the edge of reality. The culture fosters a deep curiosity about the universe, with educational spaces dedicated to exploring theoretical physics, astronomy, and philosophy. Every citizen lives in close proximity to the forces that shape not only their city, but the universe itself, drawing a profound connection between daily life and the immense invisible powers at play. In Incredibism City, the gravitational abyss, existence itself is a philosophical journey, where every district offers new ways to interact with the mysteries of black holes, blending art, science, and the fundamental forces of the cosmos.